taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as I'm back, you know that I never left. I got tracks and some music that you never guessed. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon now. Sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change. Scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You were not as tough, Phil. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You were not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You were not as tough as me.
Hello and welcome to FPL Agony, here to make fantasy football less like hell. My name's Kelly Cates and welcome to tonight's show as we're joined with the Roy Keane and Jamie Carragher of FPL, all things FPL. Tonight is an important week because myself, Signore and Scott, we're firing blanks. Because we need to navigate through Gameweek 28 by not having City, United, Liverpool, Brighton, Fulham or West Ham players. No one cares about the last three, but the first three are a bit tricky. So somehow we're going to navigate through this and we're going to work it out. So let's introduce you all to tonight's experts. First up, he bought a new lampshade just for this show, £6.50 from Argos. Here he is, it's Scott. Good evening.
Finally. GoFundMe works. Nice one, peeps. Thanks very much.
And he spent all of £20 on a new set of earphones for tonight's show, which didn't work, so he wasted his money. Sorry, mate, but hello, Signore.
Yeah, hello. So I was just finishing my Jaffa cake.
Yes, I hope you do have your Jaffa cakes ready. We're equipped with hobnobs, which are sort of, BTEC Jaffa cakes, but we haven't got the Jaffa cakes. But hopefully you've got Jaffa cakes. And you're watching along with tonight's show. We've got so much to talk about and so much to go through. As ever, do get involved in the chat. The chat is wild tonight. So many people here. So many shout-outs already. So hello, Mike Brown. Thanks for joining us. FPL Algeria. James Blackwell. You might remember him. He was a guest on the show a while back. Hello, James. Des is on. Lee is on. Claire is on. Oakley is on. Charlie Charlie. Hello, Charlie. You're on. Welcome, everyone. Do get involved. In the chat. And do let us know the scores for tonight's games because we're not watching. So we're doing this. That's how dedicated we are to helping you navigate what is going to be a really tricky game week, I think. But let's review. Let's talk about how we did recently. It's been a few weeks since we've done a show. I don't know about you guys. I'm just in a state of despair over this whole thing. These scores are all out of date because Ivan Toney scored. So we're miles away from here. But Scott, I want to come to you first. You're pretty happy. You're sitting on a nice total at the moment. How are you feeling about your journey in FPL so far?
What, in life or just this week?
Just in life. Just in life, mate.
Oh, I'm happy with the 1,717. But, like, the 48 points is so bang average this week. I mean, it's so average. I think the average is like 47. 1 point doesn't really make a difference, does it?
Yeah, I mean... You
didn't expect that answer, did you? You didn't expect that one,
I was expecting to celebrate a bit more. I mean, you're top of our work league and everything. I mean, it's amazing. But yeah, you're having a decent season, not like me and Signore. We're in a sort of
bang average.
We're in a bit of trouble. I feel personally like I'm in quite a lot of trouble. Signore, I'm going to come to you in a moment. But I remember, like last year, I was having a pop at Signore for finally joining the 1,000 club, and here he is. He's like 3 points behind me now. I mean, it's either he's doing brilliantly or I'm doing terrible, and it's probably a mixture of both. Signore, how are you feeling about all of this at the moment?
I could be doing better. I mean, Salah not doing anything. I think he had a Jaffa cake or two, didn't he, before the game against Bournemouth? Because he scored nothing. That didn't help me at all.
I'm not too sure about that. That might have gelatin in, so he might not be able to eat it.
Technicality. So anyway, Watkins with 8 points on my bench was a bit painful.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about benches in a few moments. Actually, we are bringing back bench nightmares. It's a tasty one this week, I can assure you. How are you feeling about the challenge we've got ahead? We're going to talk about Gameweek 28 in a little bit, but how are you feeling about this looming prospect of 3 massive teams not playing and 3 smaller teams not playing, but still having an impact? How are you feeling about that, Signore? Because you're taking a different approach to me and Scott, I think.
Yeah, I've kind of changed my tack. So I kind of always plan to free hit. But I've kind of made a few manoeuvres, had taken a couple of -4s to make sure that I've got enough players to try and save my free hit. So I'm hoping it pays off. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know when you're going to use it. I think now's the time to use it, but like, fair play to you. You're probably going to be... You're going to probably be sitting pretty later on in the season when you've still got it and no one else has. So we'll see how you get along. Scott, how are you feeling about this upcoming game week? Because it's going to be tricky, isn't it?
I'm so excited playing with 6 players. Can't wait.
He's not even joking. I sent a text to everyone with my team, and I can't fix that with, like, I'd have to take a -12 and still have a rubbish team. It's not going to work. It's so hard. I really wanted to save it, but I just can't. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at. But anyway, I think it's time to do one of our favourite features, which is going to be bench nightmares, because we know we do love a good bench nightmare. Where's the music? Hang on, I've lost the music. What one is it? Is it that one? No, that's not it.
Different music.
It's this one. There we go. It's time for bench nightmares, everybody. Oof. And boy, oh boy, do we have some nightmares here for you, because honestly, this is going to be quite insane, actually. The second one we're going to save to the end because it's particularly bad, I think. But let's have a look at some of these, because wow, it's not looking good. So we have Jabstars 11. Let's turn this music down. It's well loud. Anyway, Jabstars 11. Ward with 2. Kane with 13. You had Kane and you benched him. Why?
Oh,
What a move! That's such a weird move to take. I don't understand it. But anyway, Saliba on 7, Botman on 2. That's quite a high scoring bench. Didn't play the bench boost. That would have been a pretty decent time to do it. Why would you put Kane on the bench, guys? That's such a weird move, right?
Yeah, I mean, surely he forgot to play it from the week before with all the doubles or something. Surely, what else? Oh, there was no doubles in 26. I don't know. Don't ask.
Yeah, it's a very weird one. Let's go to the third one. Hounds United. You got Kepa with 3, Odegaard with 7, Maddison with 2, Gabriel with 14.
Ouch.
Now that's
sub as well.
That's yeah. Oof. I mean that's gotta hurt Signore, right?
Yeah, he got to be barking mad to leave them on the bench. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a tricky one. And then we come to someone who I think all of us know, Batman's Minions. And this gives me particular joy to read out this bench. I'm not going to enjoy this at all, guys. I'm not. Ward with 2. How do you say that player's name? I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Akanji.
Yeah. I'm not having one of those moments. I'm not having a Castagna moment.
No.
Staying away from that trap. Andreas with 2. And who's at the end? Tarkovsky. Did I say
Hey!
wow. We got there. With 8 points. So another high scoring bench. I got through. I navigated through that. It's always really tricky. I don't want to be called Paul Merson again. That was a particular low point during this season. That was a real low point for me on this show, I have to say. Anyway, let's come to the second one on this list, because on the face of it, seems all right. I mean, you've got Sanchez with nothing, Lyle Taylor with 0, Dyer with 1, and who's that? The text is so small here. Wilson Esbrand.
They're not even there anymore.
Which are not even there. So this is potential. I would say this is a dirty casual because they've just left them there. But the problem
dirty
is
casual. That is fantastic.
The problem is, have a look at the top. They played the bench boost.
What a time to play it. My days.
No, and that's crazy.
Surely someone stole his phone or something and thought, what else can I do? WhatsApp, no. Socials, no. FPL app, bench boost at one point.
It's crazy. But anyway, enjoy your extra 1 point. I hope that's really helps. You got up to the heady heights of 36 there. So well done.
If I don't score more than 36 on my bench boost now, I'm going to be absolutely fuming.
Yeah, isn't it? I know. It could happen to any of us. That's the beauty of it. But thank you, Signore. Thank you, Signore, for compiling all of that. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, I was kind of kind to Posty because he put his on socials and he showed his bench boost, and that was quite dreadful. But
how bad was it?
There.
How bad was it?
It was very high. Let's see if he writes it in the chat. It was very high.
Oh, really?
Can I just say, Posty sent us a message that said Scott will have more points on his driving licence than his Gameweek 28 team. And I was like, that's pretty cool because I can't drive.
Oh, wow. Right, well, let us know if you've had any bench nightmares. Do let us know in tonight's chat. Do keep involved. That's awesome stuff. Let's talk about upcoming week, game week 28 though, because this is where our problems potentially begin. So game week 28's fixtures, we have Forest v Newcastle, Aston Villa versus Bournemouth, Brentford v Leicester, Southampton v Spurs, Wolves versus Leeds, Chelsea v Everton, and Arsenal versus Palace. It's looking a bit threadbare this game week. It's going to be really, tricky, I think, to navigate through this. And if you're not playing a wild card, 2 of us are playing a wild card, and 1 person's not going to do very well in points this week. So it'll be interesting. I wonder who. I usually ask this. It's going to be a bit tricky this week, but I'm hoping Signore's got something in the bag. But I'm going to come to you first, Scott. Any fixtures you're looking forward to out of this meagre list?
Well, you've basically spoilt my plans for the week. I'm not actually playing with 6 players, am I?
I didn't say who.
Well, looking at the fixtures, I think there's a possibility Trippier comes back and really hauls this week. I don't know. I just got this weird feeling. He got an assist last game week. I think he played quite well. Made a mistake for the goal, lost his clean sheet, but I think there's a real chance he hauls this week against Forest. So I'm looking forward to that game. And the Tottenham-Southampton game, or the Southampton-Tottenham game, we're looking forward to that as well. I think Southampton's starting to pick up some results now, especially against teams that are quite high up in the league, the Man Uniteds and whatnot. So, obviously, for a football point of view, it doesn't help me as being a West Ham fan, but I think that'll be quite an open game, which will be quite good to see if Kane can get on the back of some chances. Yeah, that'd be a good game.
Yeah. And, Signore, what have you got for us this week?
Well, I mean, looking at how many fixtures are actually playing this game week, match of the day be short again, that's for sure. Firstly, I think because loads of people are flirting with bringing our players in, but the Ross Barkley derby looks good.
Yes, I was sitting here saying, please.
But I also really need the Ian Wright derby to go well as well, because
I knew it.
Three Arsenal players.
I knew it.
Very good.
I knew it. Knew that one was coming, so you surprised me.
I'm going to see how long I can do this before I run out of players. It's going to be a challenge, that's for sure.
It's one of the highlights of the show. You can never stop. The Ross Barkley derby. Love it.
When was the last time he was mentioned on YouTube?
Should we hashtag him?
Yeah, we'll get him on a show.
He's got time.
And in France at the moment, isn't he?
Where is he?
In
Nice,
France
somewhere.
Nice.
Is it? Is it Nice?
Somewhere Nice, yeah.
Right.
He's playing the FFPL, the French Fantasy Premier League.
What is it called over there? What do you reckon it's called?
What, their FPL?
Fantasy.
Their equivalent FPL. I wonder what it's called.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
FPL.
I don't know, mate.
PSG probably own the rights.
They probably do. Yeah.
Mbappe owns every single triple captain that is available.
Yeah, exactly.
All the Paris Saint-Germain players are 15 million, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh wow,
That's
what a
funny.
league to play. What do you think would be the worst league to play fantasy football in? Because
I don't know,
France has got to be up
the
there.
Bulgarian second league.
I have quite much fun on that on FIFA. Thank you very much.
I know there's a Bundesliga one. I've never
Right.
attempted to play it because, it's stressful enough doing this. But,
It'd be quite fun to do. We should branch out. We should do the
Yeah,
German.
it should be a little thing in the chat. If you play a different fantasy football league, why don't you just let us know if you play it? Let us know if it's
Yeah.
any good.
And then we'll do a German show. We'll do it in German.
Wunderbar.
Guten Abend, willkommen auf Deutscher Fantasy Fußball.
Oliver Bierhoff.
Gustus Gloop and all that.
Good grief. James Blackwell has messaged in. Let me just move this text in the right place. He's tempted to captain Kane this week. So, yeah. I mean, I am.
I would.
I've given
Absolutely.
it away.
Yeah,
But,
it's one of my options.
Yeah.
But I think I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't own Kane, so I can't captain him, obviously.
Yeah. You should get Kane.
No, I can't afford it. I'm playing with 6 players, mate. Can't wait.
Des Taylor says he plays the Fantasy Gibraltar League.
That's amazing. That's actually amazing. Wow,
fantastic.
that's amazing.
I'm loving
Hats off
this.
to you. That is funny.
Give us your suggestions in the chat for like the best places or the worst places to do fantasy football. Which countries do you reckon? But yeah, that's going to be an interesting chat certainly. Should we talk through teams?
Yeah.
I think we should. I think it's time.
That'd be bloody marvellous. That would.
It would be marvellous. Let's talk about Signore. You're up first.
Oh yes.
Oh, that
This
looks
is-
good.
This is last week's team.
I have scored more points now though because there are games going on. So
There are games going on. Has there been any new? Actually, let us know in the chat. Actually, we should check the scores. You can watch me check my phone.
that's it. We'll watch,
No,
mate.
it's still 1-0 in each match. So there we go.
Fine. That's fine by me.
So that's okay.
If that's the case, I'll be over 70 points. I'll be happy with that.
That's decent. That'd be good.
Yeah, that would be
good.
nice.
So this is your current team, anyway, Signore.
Yes.
So you doing all right there, I think. Salah was another crushing disappointment, but I just
It's gone.
whatever. I mean, we brought him back, and it worked for a short spell, and now we need to learn. We need to learn, I think. Should we have a look though at your team for this week?
Yes.
Let's do this. Poof, there we go. So here is
Quite
your
like that
lineup.
feature.
I know. I've got animations on everything. It's beautiful. So you have Kepa in goal. You've got a defensive White, Trippier, me, and Kilman. Midfield, Martinelli, Odegaard, Maddison. And you have Watkins as captain, Tony and Kane up front. And your bench is Ward, Rashford, who's not going to play, Williams, and Matoma.
Can I
He's
just,
also
before
not
you
gonna
actually speak, can I just add this? I love how you put Rashford first sub over a player that's actually available. That's amazing.
I strictly
Just
done
in
that for
case
the
it doesn't
fans.
work out, let's just get 0 points instead of 0 points.
How low is your faith in Forest?
Oh, God. When I
Wowza.
play my wild card, he is straight out of here. Jesus H.
I mean, if he scores an own goal and gets sent off, it's worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Technically
Give me
worth
this.
it.
yeah. I thought for the Bants he could be second sub. Yeah.
Right, Signore, talk us through your team then. What's going on? Tell us all.
Well, I wanted to get Kane in, and the only way to do that was to take out Haaland. So, as a short-term option, I think it is a good move. Even though the man scored 5 goals last night, Kane's fixtures look really, really good. And I think City are going to concentrate a bit more in Europe. They're still in the FA Cup. And I took a hit and took Sada out because, well, yeah, he's hit and miss. And certainly misses penalties. And I thought I'd bring Maddison.
Wait, sorry
because-
guys, still travelling? I've got it,
Yep.
got the
Oh.
ball. Thank you. Just
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm glad that's one issue in the world that's now. But yeah, so I took a -4, Maddison and Kane in for Salah and Haaland, and I've gone all out for my starting 11. It's just who to captain. I'm not sure. I put it on Watkins, but I'm not sure yet. It'll probably be Kane. Or
I mean,
Martinelli.
looking at your team, because I don't own Kane, because I'm playing with 6 players, I would captain Kane if I had your team.
About home.
No,
They're
they're
home,
away.
aren't they?
They're away for the next 2 games,
Ah,
but they
okay.
have he has very good records against the next 2 opponents. So I would put it on Kane if I had him, but I don't.
Yeah,
I feel like he's trying to Jedi mind trip me again.
I think so.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I can't tell you to bring in Tony when you already have. To be honest, and he has scored tonight. So
You will captain Kilman. So
you will captain Nico Williams. You will captain Rashford and vice captain Matoma. Okay, thank you very much. Good night.
Perfect. Done. It's going to happen. I think that looks pretty solid. It's quite impressive given that you've not played a wild card or anything.
I know.
I mean,
Yeah,
you've
it's good.
Really,
I'm going to save
really
my
good.
wild card as well.
you've
But neither have
navigated
I,
it
so
really
you
well.
know. You know, I haven't played
I've
a wild
taken
card
some
ever,
hits, but it's
so-
paid off.
Yeah, I
paid
think
off.
you've done well with your -4s, haven't you? I think every week you've taken a -4 for the last 4 game years, and I feel like it's paid off.
Yeah, but I can't. That looks like a solid team. I
Yeah,
can't
it
even
does.
take. I can't even take the Mickey out of it.
It does.
I'm
It
gutted.
does.
Nice. That's
I'm
nice.
gutted, actually.
Yeah, you're in a very good position.
Yeah, this looks good. Decent.
Yeah, I'm feeling strong for the final haul of the season. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that's the case.
Yeah.
But this is FPL. Anything can happen.
Signore's done great. I can't even take the mickey out of this. I'm gutted. I wanted to
He's
come up
really
with something
shocked.
witty.
He put the screenshots up. He didn't actually look at what the team said. He just thought, oh, let's make it look fancy with the iPhone caption picture thing.
Oh, it's great. Well done. Scott, let's talk about your 6 players. Here's your team. Here's your team from last week. Okay. So which 6 players out of that you're going to be playing then?
I'm
Who's
triple
playing?
captaining Kinder Bueno this week. I can't wait. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid team.
Um.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to my 12 legs appearing on the screen.
What are you really doing, Scott?
Oh, of course, guys. I have wildcarded this week. It was needed.
Excellent. Scott's done it.
My original strategy, which we never kind of exclusively revealed on any stream, some on Twitter and stuff, but it was more about, wildcard 33, bench boost 34. That's what I planned from quite a long time ago. It worked last year, but I think as an FPL manager, you kind of got to work out where you have to react to news and react to changes. And I feel like with 6 playing players, it really wasn't going to work for me this week. And I'm going to capitalise on the wildcard 28, bench boost 29 option, which I feel like lots of people are doing that have kind of paid off from game week 26 and game week 27 wildcards. And I've had a couple more game weeks just to kind of reassess what's going on. And I'm fairly confident it's the best thing I could have done for the next 2 game weeks. And as I said, I've got, I think, 12 playing doublers currently, which still can be kind of altered before the deadline in 2 nights. McAllister, I feel like right now I can't go without. I had Billing in there originally, but I feel I'm quite confident with that. Potentially looking at the Aston Villa defender, I might switch it to cash potentially. Gabriel I've owned since game week 13. I don't think I'm going to take him out, especially after he hauled at the weekend. I feel like Saka's penalties is the Arsenal midfielder to own still, even though he blanked last week. And yeah, as I said, if I owned Kane, which I actually do now, by taking out Haaland for the short term, I'm going to captain Kane this week. I'm fairly happy with that team. I think I'm almost set up for bench boost 29.
A nice
Would it be great
5-2-3
if,
formation.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
it's like a
it's
standard
lovely.
transformer. Would it be great if teams could actually bench boost in real life? Can you imagine Forest and Chelsea?
Yeah,
They'd have
that'd be quite
60
cool.
players on the pitch.
Yeah,
So, be like miracle.
yeah,
football.
definitely. That would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. I think there could be 1 or 2 more changes. I might not go double Newcastle defence. I don't know. People suggested Nick Pope as a goalkeeper instead of Ward. That's another.
Nicholas Pope.
Poppy.
Yeah, Nicholas Pope. That's the one. That's the geezer. That's something to look at. But I feel like I'm going to hold Kane for a couple of weeks. And I think I'm going to have the money in the bank to actually go Tony to Haaland in game week 30. So, and I can see through the rest of the season with Kane and Haaland and still bank a free hit once the big boys all get their doubles. I think it's in 34. So, yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, that
Tony
to Haaland move, I was looking at that same time. It feels right, doesn't it?
I think as long as you've got the cash in the bank, you can do it. Brighton have got so many double game weeks to come. I think they're playing 38 game weeks of doubles coming up. So I think they've got 4. No, I think they've got another 3 double game weeks. And I feel like they're not going to blank anymore this season. They're doing really, really well. There's a chance they get into Europe. I think they're going to go. They're playing some really good football under this new guy. And I just want to capitalise on that, I think. That's it, really.
You've got some fans of your team in the chat. Lee says it's nice. Thank you.
No, thank you, Lee.
Des says it's stacked with penalty takers and set piece players too. He thinks it's solid wild card. 2 thumbs up.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Des.
Thank you. Thanks, lad.
Yeah, awesome. It looks really strong.
I still
mean,
want to know who Desmond captain for the Gibraltar fantasy team this week. That's fantastic.
amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's looking. Yeah, I mean, we've got a
Solid.
plan. I think mine and Scott's plans are really similar. And what's good is we didn't talk about this at all this week. And
Did you take a minus 36 then?
I took a minus 36 this week because I was worth it. I'm so
Amazing.
far ahead in all of the leagues. I thought a minus 36 would be easy to take.
I've seen your own fantasy league. It's just you and your own team in there. And you're still finishing second.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
It's all right. It's fine. Let's see minus 36 then.
And he'll replace you with someone like Gillingham before you know it. So
Pascal
Remember,
Segan, let's do it.
James is our first sub if we ever need a new presenter. So
Yeah, he did a good job that week.
Yeah, he did.
actually. Yeah.
We'll get another guest presenter on. If anyone of you would like to be a
Yeah.
guest, let us know. Des, in answer to the Gibraltar question, there's only one team in Gibraltar, so you win the mini league every season.
Fabulous.
Amazing.
I'm loving it. Right. James has found a stat. James is our stat
Oh, nice.
person.
Ooh.
That's it. He's not going to tell us what it is. He just found a stat. That's it. So,
That we'll
there we
never
go.
find out.
Cool. Well, thanks very much, James, for that contribution.
Was that an autotype or something? Was he meant to
About
say something
FPL.
else?
He's put in. You know when people text and they instead of just typing a sentence, they put a sentence across 8 text messages.
Oh,
That's
yes,
what
we have
James is
people like
doing in
that
the
our
chat.
don't we?
I found a stat about FPL, and that's all I got.
And it's going to be about Tony spelt with no E.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you know about my mate Tony?
Right.
We just carry on talking about my team? I mean, I'm happy
I'm
to.
still waiting. I'm still waiting for James's stat, but I'm going to move on because we can't sit and wait all day. He's texting like.
He's about to copy and paste it from Google. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Let's
Has he found
talk.
that it's older than him?
Right. Here's for God's sake. Here's my team from last time. I'm glad I brought in Kane. Everything
end.
else, I'm just like, oh, whatever. I think I was the first out of the three of us to bring in Kane. You know.
Yeah, you took a -4 for him and
Yeah.
you started him and it
Yeah.
didn't work.
No, that's right. Yeah, and that horrible game week.
No, but
When
it
I
did
went-
pay off though for last
It
week.
did
That was
pay off.
fantastic
Yeah,
move.
yeah. I always think Kane's good in the second half of the season. That's when you'll bring him in. Anyway, I too have played my wild card. There we go, the wild card sound. Now, hang on. Scott's sitting and looking at my team going, what is this? This is work in progress. I've not made all my substitutions yet. Salah's going. He's going. Okay? He's definitely going. Also, Chilwell's going because I broke my own rule about never having Chelsea players in my team. Chilwell's definitely not going to be playing. I'm keeping Trippier. I'm keeping Pope and me and Cash.
The deceit, the absolute deceit. You didn't take a -36. Shocked.
Ooh, shock horror.
So, Matt, who would you
Okay, yeah, that's good.
take Salah out for?
Well, that's what I wanted to bring to the show because I never bring a complete team to the show because I'm never quite sure with these occasions. I'm not sure that the Salah situation I'm not happy with. Basically, my aim is to have every player in this squad, apart from Kane, because I want to keep Kane, but they need to be a doubler on 29. And then I'm playing my bench boost.
Interesting.
And that's what I'm doing. But
Well, you could keep Salah then, couldn't you? Because he plays in 29. And
yeah,
I know it's some two tricky fixtures, but he seems to score against Chelsea. He seems to score against Man City. I just don't know if I
No,
could have that
thanks.
kind of money. Okay, maybe not then.
yeah, I look forward to 2 points.
Yeah, true.
you know what I mean?
Or this week, a 0 pointer for playing the whole game.
Yeah,
Make that makes
yeah,
sense.
exactly.
I'm going to tell my kids in the future that he never actually played that game. Basically, that's...
Yeah. I didn't
And
watch
your
the
first sub
I
never
did-
came on.
I didn't
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
watch
exactly.
There's a blip.
There was a bug in the
Blip in
FPL
the
app.
game.
What is going on? Just
I
like
didn't
all those March owners out there, by the way. I'm very
I
sorry
was
to all you
just
March
thinking that.
owners.
I
We
was
all
just
know
thinking
about
that.
it, yeah? You're all gutted. I'm not gutted for you because I don't own him, right? I'm sorry. That's the rules of the FPL. After an hour of the games are finished, you can't get his points. I'm sorry. You know, it was an own goal, clearly.
Yeah.
So sorry to you March owners. Of all the months he could have, blanks in that game for you, it was March. Terrible.
Anyway, James still hasn't told us his fact.
No, and the chat's gone really quiet. Like everyone's looked at my team
And
and just left because they're so
And
shocked
Salah's
and
still in
horrified.
that team. What's going on?
It's like Salah, they're logging off. They go, these guys don't know what they're talking about, and then they've just quit.
So you want 14 doublers for sure, yeah?
I want 14 doublers for sure. I want to keep Kane because I think that's the right thing to do.
Is West Ham doubling, Scott?
Where's Rashford? That's who you need to have. Rashford. Salah to Rashford, who has a double. Done.
Yeah, that's easy, isn't it?
Good night.
And then I'm going to have how many million left over? That'll be quite
Thanks for
nice.
joining the stream. See you later.
I'll
And then
do
you've
that
got
now
enough to
before I
bring back
forget.
Haaland. You've got enough to bring back Haaland in 2 game weeks in 30.
That's magic.
So I bring back...
Genuinely, that's what you do.
Blimey. So I'll bring in Rashford over Salah. I've got 6.5 million in the bank.
That is
Yeah,
beautiful.
and then you don't even have to make a transfer in 29. Roll in 29, make 2 free transfers. One of the strikers to Haaland if you want to keep Kane, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm doing that move. That's
Oh
it.
no, Salah's gone. Sorry. No, you should have it. Yeah, you'll have it in the bank. Just go straight one swap.
Yeah. That's
You
it. I've
can
just made
reassess.
the move.
And if you want to make a transfer in 29, you make a transfer. But you don't have to. You don't
I've
have
just
to.
read that. Sorry, I was just reading James's stat.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
is
just
he?
reading that as well. Can someone explain this to me? I don't get it. England is top with an average of 1,322.7 points after game week 19.
In terms of maybe managers across the who plays
so
FPL.
managers across. So on the England league of FPL.
Yeah.
Potentially. I mean, that would make sense, right?
I
I mean,
don't,
England. Here's
What?
England playing FPL. Gareth Southgate with his boys. Who'll have a little
no,
sweepstake
I'm so
on who
confused.
finishes top.
I thought I knew what that stat meant. I don't think I
Let's
do know
move
what
on
it
to
means.
Jonathan Smith's question. Should I get rid of
Yeah.
Rashford? No.
No.
Simple as that.
No.
That's the real content we need here, people. This is what we do the show every 4 months.
Oh, hang on. We skipped over Blackwell's previous comment. That's what I didn't see. So I found the league which has taken the top 100 players from each country and worked out the average of their points after game week 19. England is top. Can you guess the rest of the top 10?
I got
Oh,
it. I got it.
Oh, it's a good question.
Norway.
Hang on.
Norway would be one.
Oh, this is
Norway's
okay.
a good one because of Haaland.
And
Norway's a
Odegaard.
good one.
Odegaard's Norwegian, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Oh.
And I reckon John Arne Risa plays FPL as well. What a legend he was. I reckon he's...
Oh.
I reckon USA's up there because they're quite big on FPL. They're playing it at 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, wait.
Hang
Is he
on.
not talking about the
Is he-
players? Not the... I'm
Would you-
confused if he's on about actual players.
James, help us out, bro. So,
Or is he
are
on
you
about
talking-
like the top
I
players?
found the league,
As in the leagues?
which has taken the top 100 players from each country and worked out the average of their points after game week 19. So this isn't. So this is players from different countries, not as in like football
I'm
players.
not
from different
talking about
countries.
managers.
Not talking about like FPL managers.
It's too much stress. It's
No,
stressful already.
James
Why
said
is he
he's
doing
talking
this to
about.
us?
No, James said he's talking about managers.
He is talking about managers. I mean, players of FPL.
Right.
Yeah.
What does this
so
mean?
So in
Oh,
terms of
okay.
Right. So what
FPL
nationality
managers
you are?
from Norway, for example, no, they probably play in that country, right? As in, yeah,
They play in
nationality.
that country.
Which
Yeah.
countries play FPL? And who are
Yeah,
going to be in the
basically.
top 10?
That's
Maybe
how you
German,
rephrase a
Dutch.
question.
Scotland.
I was going to say
USA,
Scotland.
the UK, obviously, because
I mean, surely Scotland, Wales, and Ireland.
USA
Good
have
luck.
the play FPL.
USA.
Cuba, we've got a few people on Twitter that chat to me from Cuba.
Oh yeah,
Who we
you
did
brushed
the
up in your Spanish, didn't you?
yeah, I did the old Espanoli. That was good.
Give me what you said.
Why is it going to be?
Yeah, well,
Huh?
hello. This is like welcome to FPL Agony or something.
Oh, in
Hola.
Spanish, man. FPL Agony.
No.
Right, James.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Yeah,
let
yeah.
us know. Let us know. Right. So, what's our nominations? We've got to do 9. We've got to do 9 of these. Right.
Oh.
So,
German.
all right. So we're going to say Germany, USA. Actually, I'm going to put these in the chat, and then
What about like Malaysia?
Mongolia. FPL Posties just said Mongolia.
Yeah, ain't like one of the top players in
Are
the
we-
world currently. Like from that's what I mean. Like somewhere like Malaysia or Thailand or like
Malaysia's
East
a good
Asia.
one. Shout
I'm
out to
pretty
Vardy
sure.
boys who I chat to.
hang on. Are we putting Scotland and Wales in here? Because he
Does
said
it count?
England. He said England.
Yeah. Good point.
Scotland
Go for it.
could be a good one.
So we're going to go Germany, USA, Scotland, Wales, Malaysia.
Yeah. Australia.
Do you think Australia?
Yeah.
Like Ireland. There's a lot of Irish
Ireland.
fans who support like
Yeah.
Liverpool,
we'll go Ireland.
Man
And Man U
United.
and
We'll
Liverpool,
go,
innit?
we'll
Yeah.
go Ireland.
Hang on, how many
Yeah,
we got?
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7. We need 2
Yeah.
more.
You
to
know,
make up this
Damien
top
Duff
10.
somewhere playing FPL.
Damien Duff. That's when Matt realised Chelsea existed, when Damien Duff signed for Chelsea.
Scott's convinced I think Chelsea formed in 2003.
Did we?
What's your favourite kit? Well, no more. Shout out to FPL Vocal, by the way, the legend that is FPL
Yeah.
Vocal. Thanks, Oscar, for the website. We finally clocked onto some of the kits.
Did
It
we
was really
say
nice.
Norway as well?
Norway
Because
we
of
could
like
put on.
Haaland.
Yeah, because of
Odegaard, you said.
Haaland. Yeah.
Um,
John Arisa.
So that's 8. We need 1 more. We've
Jonathan
got Germany,
Smith
USA,
said Spain.
Scotland, Wales, Malaysia, Australia, Ireland, Norway. Should we say Spain?
I was going to say them or the Dutch. They're a bit mad about football, aren't they? So,
We're going Spain or Holland for the last one.
Spain.
All right.
I think there's going to be some obscure ones. I've got one in mind that I've not said,
Go on.
but we'll see. I'm going to say
Gibraltar.
Algeria.
Shall we put Algeria instead of Spain?
Yeah, shout out to our Naj from FPL Algeria.
All
I'm a
right.
big fan since the start, so we
He's a
appreciate
legend.
it.
James, thank you for that brilliant question. I've just posted what we think are the rest of. Look at that spelling of Malaysia. I'm so sorry.
Welcome back to FPL Agony, everyone. Thank you, Jonathan Smith, who says, should I sell Rashford? No, and he thinks Algeria is a shout. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Right, James, get back to us on the actual answers, and then we can.
We'll be
see
waiting
if
to
we
Game
were right.
Week 28 next season for that. Oh, he
exactly.
sent in a blank message. Here we go.
Cool. Look at that. Brilliant. Thank you for that message. That was really detailed.
Just in case he's forgot his own name. Let's just send
See,
that.
wait, maybe he's going with a theme and a show.
James, if I text you a link, will you just join the show? Could you just log on and tell us? It might be quicker.
That'd be easy, wouldn't it?
Shiraz sending Scotty some love there. Very nice.
Oh, thanks, mate. Good to hear from you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this has been hilarious tonight. Jeez.
Can I just ask,
great
but
to be
before,
back.
while we wait for James Blackwell to send this message, which is apparently taking him 10 years, would you change anything else about my team? I don't want Chilwell. So who else should I get? I don't want Chelsea players.
You really don't.
Well,
But you're keeping the keeper, though, aren't you? You're keeping Kepa.
yeah, that's
Kepa's
why
the
he's my
keeper.
sub.
Kepa for keeper.
But like, I don't know. It's just I'm a Chelsea fan, for those who don't know, but I can't have them in my team because they just let me down. They're having such an awful season.
You want me to be honest? I'm a bit unsure on Brentford defence, if I'm being honest, for those doubles, for the double game weekers. I know he's going to play me. Obviously, he's going to play, but I just feel like their double. I think is United, and if you're having someone like Rashford, then you want Rashford to score. So then you don't want a clean sheet for me. What's more valuable, a Rashford goal and 3 bonus points?
Mm.
Well, a Rashford
here we go.
Nice,
it's in. The reply's in. The reply's in.
Oh, here we go.
It's
Norway
in.
was seconds. Look at that. What a guess.
Right.
It feels like the Eurovision. This is amazing.
Oh, I think we did all right. We didn't do too badly. So England,
Malaysia, we got Malaysia, Thailand,
Norway,
Australia,
Egypt, Sweden, USA,
India,
Ireland,
of course, India.
Australia, Malaysia, and Thailand.
India's the one I didn't know. Oh, that was a great question and
that was
stat
really
and
good.
blank message, James. That was quality, man. Yeah, well done.
That was really good.
So how many did we get?
Solid.
1,
Minus
2,
4 out of 10.
3, 4, 5. We got 5.
Oh, that's not bad.
Man, I said
That's
Thailand
not bad.
as well.
I thought we got 4.
No, we didn't.
Norway, USA, Ireland, Malaysia,
Australia, and
Did we
Malaysia.
put Australia down?
I suppose we put Australia down.
I can't remember now.
Yeah,
We'll
we
take
did.
5 points.
We did. You
All right,
wrote
fine.
it after Malaysia.
Also, the billing shout. I do like the billing shout, Matt. Looking at your team again, I think he's playing so far forward. I mean, I don't know how they've. It must be Gary O'Neill. He's brought him as like a second striker, or just behind Solanke. I think it's a great shout. Freeze price at 5.1. And if you're going to bench boost, or it doesn't really matter if you bench boost and you stick him on the bench or you have him playing. You want him to play 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 180 minutes. You know, and I think that's a really good call. I think Bournemouth got some good fixtures. They're obviously turning the corner, which is not good for West Ham, but yeah, I think it's solid. I think it's really, really solid. I just think maybe just look at the Brentford defence. I'm just not too sure.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You know, read a few things online or just basically copy my team and you'll get there.
Yeah. I copy your team, copy your ideas. To be fair, we haven't talked much apart from tonight. This is the first time you've seen my team. We've
I think
deliberately not been talking about it because I think it makes it quite interesting.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's a great shout. Blankety blank. That's how we should have started the show today. Blankety blank. I was just about to say, was that Cilla Black? But I don't want to say it and sound like. Was it Cilla Black? Blankety Black?
No.
That's Blind Date.
Black done Blind Date.
Blind Date, yeah.
I literally just said that, Scott. My days.
Surprise.
Oh, don't. Oh, that's the theme song to Surprise, Surprise sometimes. And because you've sung that now, that's going to be stuck in my head all night.
Oh, bless.
Do you know the
Who
lyrics?
knows? You might want to go to a museum or something, you know? Who knows?
The lyrics are surprise, surprise. The unexpected hits you between the eyes. That's the lyrics.
That's you deceiving me with a minus 36 for a wild card. That's you.
Exactly.
That's you all over.
Oh,
well. No, I like it though. I think it's really good. Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite chuffed you've played it. I think I don't want to be the only one.
Makes you feel better, does it?
Yeah, of course, because I know I'm going to score more points than you, of course. I mean, come back to haunt me at the end of Game Week 29 when we do the Game Week 30. Haaland's returning to everyone's squad stream, and we'll see who's actually got the real amount of points. It's probably going to be you.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. I could do with it.
No,
I need
I
to pull
reckon
ahead
so.
of Signore here because he's too close. I've
Yeah,
been
it's
ahead
a
of
smart
Signore
move.
for the whole season,
Smart move.
and now he might overtake me. He might even overtake me this week. I don't know.
Probably tonight, I reckon, the next 90 minutes.
What the scores? Are they still the same or?
I think they were the same. I checked a few minutes ago. They were still the same.
Ben Mee's going to get a clean sheet in this game, isn't he? I know it. You can just tell. You can just tell.
Over a kick from the halfway line would be good. So
I mean, another one that I was thinking about on the wild card and to bring him back is Luke Shaw, but I just don't know with Casemiro out.
Why?
Luke Shaw,
Yeah, why?
because I feel like he returned some serious points, didn't he? Those like 4 or 5 game weeks we had him, but I think it's too dangerous with the Casemiro ban. I think he makes them tick, and that's why I don't think Bruno Fernandes is an option anymore either. Because I feel like he'll be sitting back a little bit more if Casemiro out, and I think they're more prone to conceding goals without Casemiro. So it's just it crossed my mind, Luke Shaw, and it's still, I don't know, maybe.
What
He got me
would you
minus
bring in
3 points
Signore? Would you bring back Luke Shaw?
for the double game week.
I wouldn't.
Maybe.
Really?
Moving
Maybe.
on.
I mean,
Moving on.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at some options, you could, but
As long as you
I've got
can
to pick
bench
up
him this
moving
week,
away from
that's the problem. You need to be able to bench him this week. Like, I personally, looking at your bench now you're saying that, I wouldn't have Veltman in your team. I just wouldn't.
No, I
personally.
wouldn't. No, I would.
If you're going to go Brighton defence, you do what everyone else is doing and bring in Estepinian. Or if you're a bit nervous because he's going to Australia for a friendly, like literally like 48 hours before game week 29, he might not start both games. He might do. He probably will. But, that flight from Australia, as FPL managers would tell you, it's a long flight. So there's a chance he might not play. I don't know. I would go Dunk just to be sure.
Yeah.
If you're playing a wild card, that's, yeah. But again, making sure you leave yourself enough money to bring back so early.
go Dunk to be Luke Shaw. Right, got you.
Yeah.
Not to confuse
Definitely.
matters. So you're leaving me for Luke Shaw to get Dunk in. Got you. Okay.
Not bringing Shaw.
I'm trying to work that around where it actually sounds like a sentence, but you're leaving me to Dunk in to be sure. There you go. I don't know. Does that work?
Very good.
I don't know. Just buy Martin Keown on the game and then triple captain him in 29.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've nailed it. I think we've somehow managed to navigate our way through a tricky game week. Two of us have used wild cards. Signori's managed to get away with not using his. He's done very well. His team's looking
definitely.
good. Scott has the weirdest formation I've seen from him this season. A 5-2-3.
I've never done that on my own team before.
No,
I mean, not much
see.
choice though, to be honest.
You'll probably do great, to be honest.
It's only a 1 week thing, obviously.
Yeah.
Once 29 comes around and there's no injuries during the international break, then I'll be laughing. Who knows? It's a risk you take.
All right. Well, we've done a great job.
Solid.
Well done, everyone. We've done
It's been great to be back. Oh, so Posty's asking what chips have we all got left? Myself, and I've got only a free hit and bench boost. Obviously intending to bench boost in 29, so I'm only going to be left with a free hit. You're left what?
I've got a wild card as well.
And you've got free hit and you've got bench boosts in your way, haven't you?
I've got free hit and
Solid.
bench boost.
Yeah. Really solid. Really
Seems to
solid.
just become free hit only, though, after a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but I think free hit can be navigated in 34, I think, when City get their double. Obviously, because they've blanked this week. Liverpool, I think, also are owed a double, potentially. And I think there's another team that will double in that week. Another big team. I don't know, but... Yeah, so that sounds... Yeah, I think it works. I think each of us have got a decent plan and good luck to us all, I suppose.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us in the chat. Thank you to Des and John and James for your great questions. Shiraz, thank you. And I'm just going through the chat here. Lots of people get involved. Mike, FPL Algeria. So many great people get involved. Lee. Yeah, nice one. Thank you very much, everyone.
Definitely.
It's been amazing. It's been really, really cool.
Yeah, it was very busy.
It's very busy, yes. 129
Nice little community,
comments this
wasn't it?
evening. It's lovely, lovely times.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah,
Lovely
great
jubbly.
stuff. Do you want to do the outro?
It's been a while.
It
you
has
remember
been a
it?
while. It's been a hot minute. Right,
Yeah,
so
I've got it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Here we go. So join us next time on FPL Agony, where we will share more stress, anxieties,
And agony that make us love the pain of this game.
Best of luck, everyone, and may all of your arrows be green. Good night.